Is age just a number? Well, Bollywood certainly seems to think so, and it loves to explore this on screen. For decades, we've seen countless films featuring significant age gaps between romantic leads, and it always gets people talking. Most of the time, it's the classic older man-younger woman dynamic. A perfect example is the film Cheeni Kum, where Amitabh Bachchan and Tabu's characters navigate love despite a 30-year difference. These films often tackle themes of societal judgment, maturity, and whether love can truly conquer all. But let's not forget the rare but powerful stories where the woman is older, like Dimple Kapadia and Akshaye Khanna's storyline in Dil Chahta Hai. These narratives flip the script and challenge conventions in a different way. What's your favorite Bollywood movie with an age gap romance? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more. From Amitabh Bachchan in Tabu and Cheeni Kum to Akshay Kumar and Sara Ali Khan, Bollywood has a long history of showcasing romances with significant age gaps. While it often sparks debate, it's a trope that filmmakers love to explore. Most commonly, we see the older, experienced man paired with a much younger woman. These stories can range from sweet tales about maturity and understanding to more controversial plots that highlight power dynamics. But what about the other way around? It's rarer, but movies like Dil Chahta Hai, with Akshaye Khanna falling for Dimple Kapadia, broke new ground, challenging societal norms and showing that love isn't defined by a number on a birth certificate. These films make us question our own biases and explore themes of taboo, judgment, and ultimately, the idea that connection can transcend age. What's your take on it? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for more. Have you ever heard of a film that was so controversial? Today, we're talking about one of Bollywood's most polarizing films, the 2007 film, Nishabd. The story features the legendary Amitabh Bachchan playing a 65-year-old man who finds himself falling in love with his daughter's 19-year-old friend, played by the late Jiah Khan. With a staggering age gap of 46 years, the film dives headfirst into this taboo relationship. Exploring forbidden attraction and the chaos it unleashes upon a family, Nishabd was truly ahead of its time, sparking intense debates across the country about love, age, and societal boundaries. It's a powerful and dramatic story that forces you to question everything you think you know about romance. Have you seen Nishabd? What are your thoughts on its bold theme? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow for more deep dives into cinema classics. Have you ever heard of a Bollywood romance that was so bold, it shocked audiences back in the day? Let's talk about the 1991 classic, Lamhe. The legendary Yash Chopra directed this masterpiece starring Anil Kapoor and the iconic shredded Tabu. The story starts when Viren falls for an older woman, Pallavi. But tragedy strikes, and years later, he meets her daughter, Pooja, who is a spitting image of her mother. Things get really complicated when Pooja, now a young woman, falls deeply in love with the much older Viren, who still cherishes the memory of her mom. This film was way ahead of its time, tackling a complex age gap romance that many found controversial. But today, it's celebrated as a cult classic and one of the bravest love stories ever told in Indian cinema. Have you seen Lamhe? Let me know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Remember when Bollywood gave us a love story that was totally different? Not your typical song and dance romance, but something more. Seasoned. Let's talk about the 2007 gem Cheeni Kum. We have Amitabh Bachchan as Buddhadev, a 64-year-old, arrogant, brilliant chef. He's set in his ways, and his most prized possession is his culinary reputation. Then in walks Tabu as Nina, a cool, confident 36-year-old woman who dares to criticize his cooking. Sparks fly, but not the usual kind. It's a clash of wits, sarcasm, and ego that slowly blossoms into a beautiful, unconventional romance. Despite their nearly 30-year age gap, they find a connection that's both mature and refreshingly honest. The real kicker? He has to convince her father, who is actually younger than him, to let them get married. It's a hilarious and heartwarming film that proves love has no age limit. What are your thoughts on age gap romances in movies? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more. What happens when a 50-year-old man falls head over heels for a woman half his age? Absolute chaos, that's what. In the 2019 hit, Dil Hai Mushkil, Ajay Devgn plays Ashish, who's living his best life until he meets the vibrant Aisha, played by Prince. Their whirlwind romance seems perfect, but there's one tiny little hurdle. His family, hurdling his ex-wife, formidable danger, played by the incredible Tabu, and their 2 grown kids. He decides the best way to break the news is to take his new girlfriend to meet his old family. What could possibly go wrong? This film is a hilarious and surprisingly touching look at age gap relationships, modern family dynamics, and second chances. It's a full-on battle between past and present. With witty one-liners and fantastic performances from the entire cast, if you're looking for a fresh, funny, and heartwarming rom-com, you have to check this one out. Have you ever watched a movie pairing and thought, wow, that's a big age gap? Let's talk about Akshay Kumar and Sarah Ali Khan in the film Atrangi. With a difference of about 28 years, their on-screen chemistry definitely Atrangi Re, Dil Chahta Hai. It's a wild, fantastic vibe, very unique. Sarah's character, Tabu, is caught between 2 men, and Akshay plays Saijat, larger-than-life magician captures her. But here's the twist that makes this whole thing work. The plot is deeply rooted in fantasy and mental health, which reframes their entire relationship. It's not as straightforward as it seems. So, did the movie's magical premise justify the age gap for you? Or was it still a bit jarring? It's one of the most interesting casting choices in recent years. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to follow for more movie deep dives. Remember the 1992 blockbuster Dewana? It was the film that gave us the iconic pairing of Rishi Kapoor and Divya Bharti. Their on-screen romance was electric, and their songs are still loved by millions today. But here's a mind-blowing fact you might not know about this hit romantic drama. When the movie was being made, the legendary Rishi Kapoor was around 40 years old. His co-star, the vibrant and talented Divya Bharti, was just 18. That's a staggering 22-year age gap between the 2 leads. Despite this huge difference, their chemistry was absolutely undeniable and became one of the biggest reasons for the film's massive success. It just proves that when it comes to creating magic on screen, age is truly just a number. What are your favorite moments from Dewana? Share them in the comments and follow for more movie facts. Have you ever noticed something interesting about the on-screen couples in some big Bollywood movies? Let's talk about the age gaps between lead actors, a topic that always gets people talking online. A recent film that sparked a lot of conversation was Tiku Weds Sharu, starring Nawazuddin Siddiqui and Avneet Kaur. And this isn't a new trend. Remember Lakshmi with Akshay Kumar and Kiara Advani? Or think about many of Salman Khan's recent blockbusters like Dabangg 3, where he's often paired with co-stars who are significantly younger. It seems to be a recurring theme with some of the industry's biggest stars. It definitely makes for interesting casting choices and gets audiences discussing the dynamics on screen. What are your thoughts on this? Does it impact your viewing experience at all? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more chats like this. While Bollywood loves a good romance, what happens when the woman is older? It's a dynamic we don't see often, but when we do, it's powerful. Let's look back at the iconic film Dil Chahta Hai. The subplot with Akshay Khanna's character falling for an older divorcee, played by the graceful Dimple Kapadia, was handled with so much sensitivity and was way ahead of its time. Then, a year later, the film Layla also beautifully explored the emotional depth of an older woman younger breaking away from typical narratives. And more recently, who can forget the electrifying chemistry between Aishwarya Rai Ranbir and Ranbir Kapoor in A Dil Hai Mushkil? Their passionate and poetic romance was a major highlight, proving that connection transcends age. These films dared to be different and gave us some unforgettable stories. What's your favorite example? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more. Have you ever watched a movie and thought, wait, what's the age difference between those 2 romantic leads? It happens all the time in Hollywood, and it definitely gets people talking. We often see older male stars paired with much younger actresses, which sparks a lot of debate about representation and what's considered normal in the industry. Many lists out there love to highlight the most shocking or uncomfortable age gaps, especially in action flicks and rom-coms. But it's not always a bad thing. Some films, like the Bollywood movie Cheeni Kum, actually handle the age difference in a really sensitive and positive way, making it central to the story. So what do you think about these on-screen age gaps? If you're looking for recommendations, whether they're lighthearted, dramatic, or a bit controversial, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.